Were Spartans the most formidable individuals in history? When Leonidas of Sparta led 8,000 men against 150,000 Persians, King Xerxes sent a message demanding their surrender of arms. Leonidas famously retorted, "Come and take them." King Philip of Macedon, father of Alexander the Great, conquered numerous Greek cities, but faced defiance only from Sparta. When he threatened them with destruction, they defiantly replied with a single word: "If." During the Battle of Thermopylae, Spartan warrior Dionysius was informed of the Persians' vast archer force blocking out the sun with arrows. His response: "Good, then we shall fight in the shade."
The idea of our adversary, Satan, originates in biblical accounts. He is described as the origin and source of evil, known by various names like Satan, Lucifer, the prince of demons, and the father of lies. For centuries, he has been a part of stories meant to frighten, though some view him as fictional. Before his fall from heaven, Lucifer served God as a guardian cherub. The Bible doesn't give a precise timeline for Satan's origin, but passages in Ezekiel and Isaiah provide insights into his beginnings. Ezekiel 28, Isaiah 14. According to these prophets, Satan was originally an angel known as the morning star or Lucifer. As an angel, Lucifer walked on God's holy mountain and was appointed as a member of the cherubim, one of the highest ranks among angels in God's heavenly host. Being a cherub was a significant honor, with cherubim holding celestial prominence, so much that God himself is described as enthroned between the cherubim. Isaiah 37:16. Lucifer's pride led to his expulsion from heaven. Initially created good, like all of God's creations, Lucifer was blameless and wise, possessing perfect beauty. God trusted him with authority as a cherub, but Lucifer's pride grew. He became corrupt and violent, no longer willing to submit to God's authority. His arrogance led him to rebel against God, seeking to gather angels to support his rebellion. Thus, Satan's sin was rooted in pride, seeking to steal praise and glory from God. God expelled Lucifer from heaven as a consequence of his rebellion, along with the angels who joined him, casting them down to earth, and ultimately condemning them to hell. Matthew 25:41, Luke 10:18, 2 Peter 2:4. After being expelled, Lucifer focused on deceiving and tempting God's children away from him. Once bright as the morning star, Lucifer became humanity's adversary, known as Satan. Why does God allow Satan to continue living? God has the power to remove Satan at any time, but his ultimate plan includes Satan's eventual removal. So why hasn't God removed Satan already? Wouldn't life be easier without the constant struggles and temptations he causes? While the Bible doesn't directly answer this question, some speculate that God allows Satan to continue for a greater purpose, to display his glory. The book of Job, written around 600 BCE, explores this dilemma. It shows Satan testing humans, like God's prosecuting attorney, presenting challenges of good versus evil. God allowed Satan to test Job, a faithful servant, taking away his prosperity but not his life. Despite immense suffering, Job maintained his innocence and questioned God's justice. In response, God reminded Job of his vast power and wisdom, affirming his sovereignty. When facing and overcoming temptations, we see God's patience, mercy, and sustaining grace shining brightly. Despite Satan causing suffering, God's greater plan unfolds. For example, Jesus confronted Satan's schemes and triumphed through sacrifice, demonstrating enduring faith amid trials magnifies God's glory. Trusting God's wisdom in managing evil deepens understanding of his ways.